Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Online Business Talk. I'm here with my amazing business partners. We got a pretty diverse panel today. We got a lot of people from different parts of the world, different ethnic backgrounds. So if you're out there and you think this is not for you because you don't speak very good English or you don't see people from your background, don't worry. We are a global business community. We speak multiple languages. So if English is not your first language, don't even worry. We're here to help you. There's translation services out there, and regardless of whatever your limitations are, this business could be for you. Without further ado, let me first introduce our first guest that's going to talk about our topic today. Our topic is something I'm familiar with because this was me when I first started. Our topic is I'm not familiar with social media. Can I still do this online business? And Jasmina, take it away. Introduce yourself and tell us a bit about that.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jasmine Rodriguez. Hablo español. And also, I'm a mom of two. I'm a wife, and I am living in Houston, Texas. So, when I first joined the business, this, of course, was one of my questions. I'm not familiar with social media, and I know that I needed to, later on, I found out I needed to learn how to do marketing online. So everything was new for me, but I got peace of mind when I found out that the tools for me to learn to be successful were going to be provided. And yes, I got a very, very nice training, video based, step by step. I learned, in fact, I learned how to leverage the social media, how to work, with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, because I will say that when I came to this business, of course, I'm not a tech savvy person, but with this business, I've been learning uh, a lot more than what I imagined, and I'm so happy because, like I said, uh, training was provided for me when I started this business, so I could learn to do what I know how to do now, and that's such a blessing because also besides that, right, having a mentor and a coach, having someone hand by hand, right, helping there. Here, our coach Georgia, and I will say not just one mentor. There's always going to be someone, and all the people here, at some point they have helped me to grow. They have helped me to understand the system, to understand if I have any question on how to work on social media, because I came to this business not having any experience, not having any background in business or anything. I didn't even know that, there was this special thing with me for what I'm doing now in the business. I was just used to help other people, to work for other people. But I, like I said, I had no experience in business. I had no experience on social media. In fact, I have my Facebook page, which it didn't even had a picture of myself, but when I came and learned and I started working in the training, then I realized that there was new things that I needed to learn, and I'm so glad that anyway we have these training that help us to learn all these things and leverage the social media. And nowadays, thank God, I have learned how to do one click and then share my videos, share my information, at just a one click away from my fingers. And well, yes, that's what I wanted to share. But practically, I was not familiar. I was that person that was not familiar with social media. But thank God for this business and the training. I'm already in social media working like a pro. So going back to you, Ahmed.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. And I was the same way too. I had no experience with social media, but what I've noticed about the social media websites that we have is all of them try their best to make it user friendly. So whether you're just learning or whether you're an expert at them, they try to make it very, very simple to understand. And there's a lot of resources outside of our training that teach you how to use social media, like YouTube. So there's a lot of different videos out there. Thanks very much, Rita, for joining back. I'll go to you next. Your mic wasn't connected at first. That's why I had to remove you from the thing. So I'm happy you joined back.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you
Our
for
topic today is I'm not familiar with social media. Can I still do this online business? So introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the topic.
Okay, thank you very much for the for taking me back. My name is Rita. I'm from Nigeria. Okay, I hail from Benin City, Edo State, and practically in Spain. I'm living in Spain, and I've been in Spain for almost 20 years. Okay, well, let me just go straight to the topic. I don't want to waste so much time. Okay, well, first and foremost, someone who is a little bit shy. Okay, even though I use social media, but I don't use it too much. Okay, but later on when I found this business, I was like, oh, how will I be able to succeed in this? But later on I realized, oh no, it's not that bad. Okay, and then I started to forget, because this business is about getting out from your comfort zone. Okay, so that made me to change my mind, okay, about this business. I said, if I'm about to leave my comfort zone, I need to forget about being shy and then focus on what I need, the goal that I need in this business. So I later realized that even though we have this automated system that helps us to train us on what to do and so many things and so much about the programming, I said, let me forget about being shy, and then I said I will focus on this social media in regards to my business. Do you know what? After that, everything perfect. I'm this kind of person now that I don't even remember if I used to be shy. Now I'm this kind of person that is sometimes live. I go live and I say, this is what I want. First and foremost, I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I'm going to forget who I used to be, and I'm going to be new me. I'm going to be me exactly. So with the training and everything, I realized that this is even the easiest thing ever. I love it. I love being live. I love sharing my experiences. I love speaking with people, because it's even better. You don't see people face to face. You have the comfortability. You have the confidence to express yourself. You have the confidence to say all you want to say. And I realize that it's the easiest system ever. So without further ado, I just want to say it's possible to really, even though I don't have experience, it's still possible to carry out this business without any experience. And you will realize at the end of the day, you will have the best experience ever, and your life will never be the same. So back to you, Ahmed. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to express my little experience. And thank you so much once again.
No, that's amazing. Thanks so much for joining. And I love your story. I like how you talked about your how you're shy and how you're now going live and you're a speaker. And one thing that I've noticed from this business is, other than the financial gains that people receive from this business, there's so much personal development and personal gains. If you didn't tell me you're shy and through this business you became a speaker, you look like a professional speaker to me. This is the first time I'm meeting Rita and listening to her, and she seems like a very, very, very experienced public speaker. So thank you very much. Amazing person. And that's just proof of how people develop in this business. Before I joined this business, I wasn't doing lives, and I just started becoming a talker through this as well. So I truly understand what you're trying to say there. We'll go on to our next guest, Stefan. I'm gonna bother you next. Tell us a little bit about the topic and introduce yourself, brother.
Okay, I'm a French from Quebec, and English is my second language. So like most people here, I just have basic knowledge with social media. I have to learn everything about Instagram and how to make pub with YouTube, but we have good community to help us. And how can I say? For me, the biggest challenge sometimes is to have to bring creativity, because there's a space for creativity. And sometimes it's good. You have mentor, you have Georgia that inspires, but you have to find, you have to find your own way. And that's what I like about this business. You know, we follow principle like any kind of work. I work full time, but we have to experience. But at the same time, as we experience, we learn to be better, and we ask feedback. You know, and something maybe that I don't do enough, asking feedback from others. But I'm learning, and I'm having fun. And so if someone has no experience, well, I didn't have that much. You know, if you just know to open your Facebook account, and you love to learn. For me, I love to learn. You know, and with us, we have all these video, this tutorial that show you step by step, so that make it much easier. And like Jasmine say, you know, she's working with kids, and her kind of work is totally different from working online, but she's very positive, she's very encouraging. So that people like Jasmine, like Georgia, like you, Hamed, that help each other, that make it fun. Like Francesca said a few minutes before, before we did the talk, you know, sometimes we measure success with people that have lots of money, but just this community, this, you know, this energy of being together to encourage. For me, that already it's a success, and money will come. Like we say that at the Calgary Convention, you know, when we follow our mission and our heart, when we give with our heart, the commission will come. He says something like, follow the mission and the commission will come. I like that. So I won't need to say anymore. Thank you, Ahmed.
Thanks for sharing that. And that's a common thing you hear in this business. I didn't have any experience before I started, but through the training and through just working on it, I've learned how to start a successful business. And I like what you said about the creativity too. That's very important. How about branding yourself? Once you brand yourself, you get people that are just like you. And that's what I love, because we've all worked jobs, and there's always people that are very different from you. You don't get along with them. That doesn't happen in this community, because you just attract people like yourself. You're branding yourself. It's people that have the same interests as you, right? Same mindset as you. So that it's easy to become best friends with them and just come here, work with them, be lab with them, and just help each other succeed in this business. Let's go with Leanne now. Leanne, thanks for joining today. Tell us a little bit about the topic and introduce yourself for us.
Hi everybody, I'm Lian. I'm actually a Singaporean living in Toronto, Canada, a mother of two. I'm actually a stay-at-home mother, and now of course a digital entrepreneur too. Like a lot of them, I was also unfamiliar with social media before I joined this business. To me, social media was only Facebook. That's when I tell my family about myself, what's happening here, and where I read through to see my friends and family back in Singapore. Other than that, I don't do anything. Because the only social media there is only WhatsApp. I message family and stuff. Do nothing. So when I started this, like all of them say, oh, they have no experience. Like, likewise me. But with all the training given, Justin has already told you, so much training is given. So there's no way that you say you don't know after a while, because it's all step by step you're taught. And when you don't have anybody down there, you have your coach, you have your mentor, and this amazing community. See, like I don't really know all of them here. But through this business, I get to know people from all over the world. And what is best about it is, well, a lot of them say the community is amazing because everybody is helping everybody. You attract people of your kind, people who have the same minded way of looking at things. And that's when you make friends. So without not knowing social media is perfectly fine, because most of us didn't know about our social media too. To us, social media is probably like I say, look at your friends and you post about yourself, and that's it. That's the end. But now with the training, I've become, very frankly speaking, previously I don't really take photos. I don't like to take photos, frankly. And now because of it, my son will always complain, Mom, you're always taking photos. Mom, you're always taking videos. And then I know how to put it online. Because previously just simple thing and that's it. Now I learn even the photography. Okay, now go to YouTube. How do I take better photographs? How do I take better videos? You learn all this, not just from training. You get, like they'll say, you want to become more creative. You become more, passionate about what we are doing. And so you want to make it better. And then you go online. It's not taught in the training, fine. I look at it myself because I want my picture to look beautiful like the others. How come their photos are so fantastic? I want mine to look fantastic too, to look beautiful, amazing, funny. I will call, how do you do it? And then I follow, or I Google myself. So that's why if you're not familiar, it's fine. You'll be taught, and after a while, you'll be like all of us here. You want to become creative, you become very passionate about it, and you will go and look for answers yourself too. Yeah, that's what I want to share today. Thank you. Pass back to you, Ahmed.
Yes, amazing. And I like how you ended it off, how you become more passionate about something, the more you do it. The more you become more passionate, the more you become successful, the more you'll be able to just shine. The passion will just be able to just be seen through your facial expression, through what you're saying about this business and these people that you're working with alongside. So definitely passion, commitment, and definitely motivation play a big part in this community and this business. Without you trying, it's not just going to work, right? If you open up a business on the street, people aren't just going to show up. You need to work. You need to open the doors, right? That's exactly what we say in this business. If you don't show up to your business is closed. You gotta be there and put some work into it. No one opens up a business and sees a lineup out the door the first day. No, there's going to be highs. There's going to be lows. That's just life. But we got to work through them together. And definitely, if you're here, you'll have people to support you and help you along the way. You'll never be alone. If you show up, you'll never be alone. We'll always be here alongside you. On to you, Francesca. Introduce yourself. Tell
Hello. Hola. Yo también hablo español como Jasmine. I just want to share that one thing. My name is Francisca, and I'm originally from Mexico. I've been living in California most of my life. I'm married. I have 3 beautiful children and 4 grandbabies. So my background is in education. I am an educator before I came to this business. And, I just probably have to add up to everything that our business partners share here. When I started this business, I had a Facebook and I had an Instagram account. I was more active in Facebook, but it was really more about, I have still family in Mexico, and I was barely to communicate with my family, to share pictures, and, just to just be connected with my family and friends. But when I joined this business, I was like, oh my God, I have to learn social media. And I was a little concerned at the beginning, but when I saw the training, I was like, wow, it's like nothing to worry about. As I came along in the business, I started joining different communities because our community is almost 170,000 people, business owners worldwide. And through that community, we have subgroups. We have groups that I am part of the 50+ group, and then we have a Latinas group, and we have different communities, and we have communities within, or under our coaches and mentors. So all that, learning from all those groups and we all have the mindset. We're all working towards the same goal. So we're all supporting each other. So really, there's no worry to think that if you don't know social media, don't worry, because you will have all the support here. One, as an educator, and when I saw the training that is, it's top of the line. The training is amazing. Like many of our business partners mentioned, it's video, step by step. If you have to watch if you're a slow learning person, you can watch the video several times. And today we live in a society where we have knowledge every way we look. So if you have a question, all you have to do is, you Google it, you watch a YouTube video if you need additional, understanding of what you're learning. So there's no need to worry. One thing also that I really want to mention is we have twice a week, we have masterminds. There are people who pay thousands of dollars for those masterminds. We have our top leaders, different topics every week, teaching us how to continue learning and how to succeed in this business. And what I see in this community is a community full of abundance, and the mindsets are incredible. Everybody's, like I said, working toward the same goals. So don't be afraid. If you don't know anything, you will learn it here. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Back to you.
That's amazing. Thank you. And one thing I did want to mention, when you do join this community, our training page is quite excessive. So what I tell people is, don't get overwhelmed. Take it one step at a time. They're all video based. Just start from the top and just watch it and just do what they say. So take it nice and slow. The slower and the easier that you take the training, the better you'll have the understanding. You don't want to just rush through it. I guess it's on to me. We'll save the best for last. My name's Ahmed. I've been in this community now for 5 years, and when I started, I was in my mid-20s. And although people say, "Oh, you're in your 20s, you should know about social media," I did not. I did not use social media. I just used computer for the basics, YouTube, and Google. So that was pretty much my use of a computer. But when it comes to social media, I had no experience. And really, like everyone has said here, I have learned it through this community and training and just playing around with the different social media websites. As I mentioned earlier, they make it very, very user friendly. They want people to use their platforms. They want people to stay on their platforms. So they're going to make it easy, and they're going to provide guides. If you ever go to settings on any social media websites, they're going to show you guides. There's help buttons, and ultimately there's YouTube. There's thousands of people on YouTube showing you how to use these social media. And we have our training. And on top of that, you've heard how many people we have as business owners. You have all of them to help you out too, right? And thing that I love about our community, you never know who's an expert at certain areas. So if you just talk to people, you know that, hey, for example, Georgia's really, really good with YouTube. So, hey, if you need help with YouTube, you could go to her, right? There's other people that are really, really good with Facebook and know it inside and out like the back of their hand. You go to them. People in our community host lives, not on here, but on Zoom, and they teach each other some of the skills and the tricks that they've used and that they've seen working on these social media websites. So we all help each other, regardless of our age, regardless of our experience. We're all here together. And best of all, we have access to the same training. Everyone does. So if I don't understand anything, I go to anyone on this panel and be like, help me with this tab. What am I missing? Why isn't it not working for me? And if they don't understand, we could go to someone else and we could all learn together. That's how we all develop as a team, right? Not a team is people that come together with different strengths. If I don't know something, go to the next person. That's their strength. Let's learn from them, right? When it's my turn to teach, I'll teach you. Yeah, you need help with this. Let me hop on a Zoom with you guys and let's all go over this. That is a team. We support each other through highs and lows, right? We're always here together. So that's what I wanted to say about these social media websites, right? They're here to help you. And if you put in the effort, if you're consistent with your time, definitely you'll become an expert. And within no time, you'll be teaching someone else. And the other day I was like, how am I teaching this? I just learned it a few weeks ago. But the more you teach it, that just means you have better knowledge, right? That means you really understand something. And through teaching, you'll even learn something. You'll be like, oh, there's a new tab here. Because I'm sure we've all noticed, we'll log on to Facebook one day or YouTube and the layout looks different. And you're like, okay, so what was the update here? Something just happened. Why does my Facebook look different from yours, right? And if you just go to the help button or if you log on to YouTube or our training site, there'll be an updated video just showing you, oh, they just forgot the template. Yeah. Don't worry, Georgia. I didn't forget. I'm saving the best for last. So I wasn't talking about myself when I said that. Definitely. And yeah, without further ado, let's go to Coach Georgia. Because I'll just keep talking.
Well, you said that you're the last. I was like, oh gosh, he thinks he's the best.
Best for
he
last.
thinks he's the best. No, Amit, we are in competition. I'm joking. It's so true because like literally Amit came to me for, I just want to comment and I'll introduce and I'll talk about the subject, but Amit came to me for guidance in the business and I start coaching and mentoring him. And now he's coaching and mentoring almost all of my business partners, helping me with everything. Like he's hosting this, he's in all these chats, he's helping so much. So what Amit thought he lacked, he actually had. He just needed a coach to be like, hey, you're really good at this, you're good at this, you're good at that, and you're good at that. So you're doing absolutely incredible. And I want to thank you for everything that you do for us and all of our business partners. And, here it is. If anybody is watching right now on Amit's page or you know him, like reach out because he's going to help you every step of the way. He's helped so many of our business partners here in our online business community to succeed above and beyond. Okay, so I'll introduce myself. I'm Georgia Williams. I'm a coach, president, and CEO. I've been helping people As a coach since about 4 years, a little less than 4 years, and I've been a business owner since about 4.5 years. And when I first started, I did not have much social media skills, except I knew how to post on Facebook and Instagram. I used to post like godly quotes and everything. That was it. Okay, that's all I knew. And the online world was like a big taboo for me because I did not want my kids out there. I didn't want to put my life out there. I have 5 children, and I was like, it's the online world is not safe. But just like one of our business partners was saying, you can literally feel safe, and feel comfortable talking online. You're not out there face to face with that person, right? That's what Rita was saying, and it's true. You know how some people say they get like hateful people though, sometimes they get keyboard courage. And that's like a negative thing. But I think in our online business, people get, internet and online courage. They're not in front of anybody. They realize they're just in front of a camera. And they don't have to go online even in front of that camera, but they can just post instead of going out there and say, hey, shaking someone's hand, hey, buy my product, look what I have for you, or holding up a sign out in the middle of nowhere. This business is like that. We're literally holding up a sign on our, like, literally social media account of our business, of our product, of something that, where people can just click on and literally be walked through the buying process by our automated system. And then a sale is made. And as coaches, me as your coach, I would be able to make sure that sale is transaction secured. So everything's done, because these products are high-end products that convert to high revenue. So they're higher priced, right? So we have to make sure people's information is kept secure, right? We have to go through evaluation as coaches, and we have to make sure everything's secure. So you don't need to have any type of background in working on social media, believe me. One of our huge leaders in our community, he was in digital marketing before. Like he used to work for a company where he would literally create like punchlines, like literally something that will get people to notice, and the email campaigns. And then he's now in this business and helped create all those email campaigns and knows exactly how to advise us on the punchlines, whatever it is that people are going to click on. And then we took it to another extent, and we're putting our own spin on it. So Amit said, like, I help in YouTube, and that's not the only thing. I'm really good at Facebook. I'm really good at Google Ads. There's a lot of platforms that I got really good at over the years by just training and going through it and learning what's good. I wonder if this person's going to watch, but there's this person that I'm following. He's a real estate agent. And there's in Instagram, so Instagram, I'm really good at advertising too. On Instagram notes, because if you go to your private messages, you'll see notes above, and people leave little notes, right? So he put something on there, and he put, I erased I had a note, but I erased it because it didn't make sense. So right away I clicked on I knew what he wants. It's a sales tactic. It's a traction marketing tactic. He wants people to message it, because when you click it, you have the ability to reply back to that note. He wants people to click on it and say, hey, what was it? And I clicked on it. I'm saying, nice marketing tactic. I see that you're trying to do. You're trying to get people to click on it and say, hey, what was the message? He's like, genius. Like, I know, I'm an entrepreneur. So we teach you the strategies to get people to come to you. And we teach you every platform, and whatever platform you don't like, just put it aside and go towards the one that you love most. Amit knows I love YouTube the most. It's easy. I don't have to reach out. People don't have to reach out to me. They just walk through the buying process. Where some of the platforms, people actually will reach out to you. Okay, and it's time consuming sometimes. Like, it's not really much time consuming, but someone might reach out to you and you answer a question. But the thing is, again, people are reaching out to you. So yeah, that's it for me. And if you wanted to close on it before we close, I would advise anybody watching right now to click on that link in this live right here, up, above, below. Click on that link, add your name and your email. watch our free workshop. I just hosted this workshop. It's absolutely amazing. You're going to meet some of our business partners from all over the world, and you're going to see our presentation, the huge presentation that Nisreen and Agapi literally presented. One of them is from Nigeria. One is Lebanese, but now in Vancouver. So absolutely amazing. And then we have a whole, slide of people that is from different parts of the world that gave their testimony and how their ads worked and how their business worked and how much they're making. But really and truly, it's the presentation you want. And I can't show you that presentation here today. Ahmed can't show you it today. It is literally in our workshop, our webinar, that you will have access free to if you click on our links and add your name and your email. You're going to be watching it right away. We'll send it to you ASAP, and you'll also be taken to the replay. So thank you, Ahmed, for hosting this. God bless.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming on. We really appreciate your time. We appreciate your commitment to this business. And all I want to add as well is signing up on our website and getting that free workshop is free. Like Georgia said, you're not losing anything. So whoever's pages you see this video on, if you don't see them here, that means we either coach or mentor them. So just click on the link or reach out to any of them and just ask them, how do I get that free workshop? And they'll give you the steps. If you're watching this from our Learn to Earn Academy, if you're in there and you're ready to graduate that and you want to go into our bigger business community, just click the link above or just send whoever put you in that group a message and ask them, hey, I'm ready for the next step. And we'll take you there. Or if anyone's wondering, our webinars are live every Tuesdays and Thursdays. But don't worry, the replays that you get is the same information as the live. So if you get a replay and you watch that, feel free to watch the live as well. But it is the same information. But if you want to watch it multiple times to just understand it better, totally fine. But thank you, everyone who came on today. We really appreciate your time. Thanks, everyone who's watching. We appreciate it. We'll be back. I believe our next one is Monday. And hope to see you guys all there. Take care.